Hello, welcome back to another review. Today I'm reviewing this wrist pad by Hama, specifically with the Kensington Orbit trackball mouse. Now, before to buy my fancy wireless expert mouse, which is really expensive, I've been on a hunt for a budget trackball mouse that could do the job and was also not causing me any pain while working hours and hours at the computer. So this has been the mouse that suits me well for a very long time. I'm talking about a very famous mouse. It's the Kensington Orbit, but I had a problem with it. First I tried it without the wrist pad, then I tried with the original wrist pad. It never seemed to be really comfortable enough to allow me to work hours and hours on the computer without like feeling pain at the end of it. So I thought it was just as simple as buying another wrist pad and it would work fine, but I ended up having problem with that too, because I have tried several wrist pads. Some were coming with the mat that would go under the mouse and will have just something lifted at the end of it. But I've tried also others that were detachable, like this one from Hama, and I could never really find a balance. I feel like I ended up with something good here, so I thought I would share with you to just try to save you from all the trial and error that I've done myself. So I'm gonna be doing a very quick unboxing of the two items here, and then I'm just gonna share you my thoughts about it. So I'm just gonna put this aside for a moment, and this will be also an how to unbox this thing. Now, I had probably 4 to 5 of these devices, and they all came with a different envelope, and this one is quite different from with this triangular shape. So here's how to open the box. If you're like me and you're a box freak and you want to keep all the boxes nice and neat without destroying them, so you open the top, you open the bottom, and you take out the instruction manual that comes with it, with the wrist pad. This is what the video will be about as well, actually. So take a look at it just now. But I'll come to this in a bit. And then you have your instruction manuals, put them aside. And then there's a catch. To open this, you need to tilt this part of the cardboard and then try to pull the cardboard out while still holding to the plastic part that is here. As you can see, it's already coming out. It's nice and easy, but if you're attempting to take everything off with the plastic board, it will not come out. So even like this is a bit tricky, but eventually, if you're patient, that will pay you off. It's coming out with everything now. Probably the box has been open and open. So yeah, that's how you do it. There's nothing interesting here more than just an empty box. Let's store that away. And so you have your mouse with the cable that is stored inside. Let's put this bit again away. So yeah, mouse, instructions, and the pad. We don't need those. So let's take this off as well. There you go. So I've tried to use this again without the wrist pad for a very long time, and as you can tell, it's not really the best position, and it has to do with two factors. The tilting angle of the mouse is not really the best. Also, the mouse is really short, so your wrist is out of it, at least if you have like a medium to large hand like I do. And then there is another problem. The ball is quite high, so really after some time this will cause you pain. At first it did to me. So it comes with this though, so you could actually just fit it in and use it. This is detachable, but once you fit in, it kind of stays on actually once it's on the desk. So once you do that, it's gonna be difficult to show you this. So let me see. Once you do that, as you can tell, the position of your hand is much better. Although there's a problem. The material of this palm rest is very strong. There is really no foam or nothing that can actually have your wrist to stay and be comfy. It's a very rigid piece. So I thought, okay, is there any way that this mouse can sort of take the shape of a much more expensive Kensington Expert mouse without actually breaking the bank? And so that's why I come up with this. Again, I have to try quite a few of these, so this one was something that I liked, and let's unbox it as well. Much easier, there you go, much easier. So the back of the instruction says here, let me focus, there is a memory foam that adapts to fit the shape of your wrist during use perfectly to prevent wrist pain. So yeah, it's just a memory foam wrist pad. Try to focus again. By Hama. So let's see how it does. Here you have it. It's actually kind of nice looking. It's an interesting design somehow, especially because you can actually detach this base that comes with it. But I'll show you that in a bit. So that's the wrist pad, and that's the mouse. They are a bit apart, although I found that when I am actually placing my hand on it, it's quite comfortable. And I wouldn't say this is necessarily just a memory foam. I believe there is some sort of gel inside. But whatever it is, it's actually doing the job quite well. And there are 2 or 3 different combinations that you can try with this wrist pad. But first off, so let's compare the two. So this is comfy and soft. This is instead comfy but very hard, and so not really pleasant in the end, and with no wrist pad at all. That would be a no for me, I would say. Tristan, if you use mouse quite a lot during the day, so I would say between the 3 different combinations, this is definitely the winner. But there's something else you can do. You could try, do you see this wig up here? You could try to lift the mouse and place it on the top. This helps again the tilting angle, but the problem with this is that the mouse will now start to wobble around. But if you are creative and you can use some blue tack or any way to fix the mouse on your desk, that may be probably the best solution. Otherwise, if you feel like the wrist pad is too apart from the mouse, you can just remove the base. There you go. And in this way, it's perfectly, it looks like it was designed for it almost. And also it's got some sort of sticky bottom, so it will not go anywhere even without the base. So it's perfectly working. I would say this is maybe the best combination of all. But should you not like the design, you can just put it back at any time as well. So this is just what I wanted to show you actually. It's quite easy to find this on Amazon, but should you have trouble, I'm just gonna put a link for you, so it's gonna be just a matter of clicking on the link. It's probably coming out with 7 quid to your door, so it's not too bad, I guess, for a mouse that is around, it can be found around 30 quid. So if you put another couple of extra dollars for it, then you would have something that kind of feels a bit more expensive than what it is. So these are my thoughts about it. Again, if you like the video, press the like button or subscribe, and I will see you next time. Bye.